shit. You did not. I'm gonna wait for some people to get in here. If you guys get in here, I apologize for cutting the live off earlier. I just, it had to go that way because I feel so much better now. Like, I don't even work. It's freaking weird. But it's just something about me, like, whenever I know something and I'm trying to tell a lot of people and no one's believing me, when other people talk about it and it gets out, I swear I feel like I can just breathe because I ain't gotta talk, or I don't have to feel like I have to talk a million miles a minute no more about it. It's done, y'all. It's over. I'm done with it. If the police don't want to call me back, don't want my cooperation with it, hey, it's fine. That's cool. Just know Square Work will cooperate always with law enforcement on legitimate, actual crimes. Because Square Work is a citizen of this country and cares about this fucking country. Into that. Let's get on to Johnny Goble because I got some gems for you guys. Y'all ain't gonna believe it. John Gobble has called Square Work. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. Now, there's not going to be any recordings because if I wasn't a man of my word, I would have so many recordings it's ridiculous by now. But like I told JG when you were on the phone with me, bro, I said I'm not recording our calls. Because the only way you can record a call on an Android phone is if you have it on speaker. None of the apps will allow you to do it without it being on speaker. There's something with the software. I think there's a way to root it. I don't know. I'm not that good on hacking stuff, but I know that for a fact. You can't record calls unless you got, if it's an Android. I don't know about iPhones, but if it's an Android, you cannot record unless that mug is on the speaker. So that right there is a big giveaway that you're recording somebody. Not always, but could be. So, and plus, I've never recorded a phone call except for years ago. I had to save my ass from something I didn't, just a situation completely taken from one way and twisted up and presented in front of other people. But that's neither here nor there. So I did record my ex-girlfriend, but I was in the car and we were apart. We were just us two talking. So I was a part of that conversation. I was legally able to record that. So yeah, JG, I didn't record you. I didn't record anything, but I've got the text now number still. I've got the text messages. Oh yeah, I'll be able to prove you called me, buddy. Not even with your voice. And the reason I'm going live is because I just seen Britt's video. I thought this dude, hey Carrie, hello. I made you a mod, huh? I hope you're a good person. I hope you're not a anger or anything. If you pull a gotcha in my live, it'll be the only time you do it. I promise you. Anyways, hi Carrie. No, I'm just, you know how I'm being. Okay, so JG called me several days back. I think the night after K9 sent the cops to my house. So yeah, y'all, he's watching. Oh, he's watching. He's watching. He ain't just watching. He's on the internet breaking the order. But like I told him, I said, unless somebody gets you pictured on a computer or something, that it's just one of those court orders that you got to have a bunch of compelling evidence that he broke it. And there's just so many tricks, different accounts. He could have Merle doing it and be over her shoulder. There's so many ways that order can't be fully enforced. Now, let him come on here and make another comment or something. Somebody get it screenshotted. I bet you by then they will be able to say that he violated it. But yeah, it's very hard to break that order. So JG may not be actively posting content, but JG is on the line. He's probably in this live right now. See, JG's kept up with me for a long time, and I'll tell you why. Because I tried to go to JG like a journalist would and get his story. Because I've always been a fan of Ryan since he was Upchurch the Redneck. I knew Ryan before I knew JG. Let's get that part of the story straight, because I don't want anyone saying that, oh, you're not an Upchurch fan, you're not Creek Squad. Oh, yes, I am. I was watching Ryan back when I don't even think he had everything he has now. I was watching him back when he was that guy on the Vine and short videos. Ranting and raving about Walmart. Yeah, that's how far I go back to church. So I may not be a Creek Squad officially, like I ain't got the brand, but I'm a Ryan Upchurch fan. Now, y'all probably wondering, why JG call you? You know why. He's been watching me and everybody else that's made videos about him. And he's really been paying attention ever since this past month. Hold on one second. Well, it was live TV. Yeah, see, that's live. Well, but you know, if you have another issue with that. Sorry, guys. When my grandfather asked for my help, I go and help. I'm not like Dirty. You're not going to see me watching or doing a live stream while an old man walks behind me carrying garbage. Bro, when I saw that video the other day, and then come to find out that was Chig doing that, and you put him in the hospital, bro. I don't know how in the world, Durkee, you are still alive, because I just got into the Durkee-verse. I mean, I've seen you. I've seen the videos. I've been subscribed to some people that stay on you for a while, but I didn't really get much into it. The first time I watched one of Durkee's videos, and I got to unfortunately say, was when Johnny Goble happened to just go over there in the dead smack middle of last month. Okay, so you guys know. Hey, Mr. Fusion. Oh, hey, Got, let me make you a mod. Or are you going to let your husband pull a Johnny Goble? I don't know. You probably on another account anyways. I couldn't protect myself from the Gotcha Man. That's why his name's the Gotcha Man. He gets your ass. Get you caught with them pants between your ankles. That's what he does. Somebody's got to, though, right? Somebody's got to get people with their pants. Hey, Mr. Fusion. Sorry, guys. I'm just, I came back from helping my granddad figure out something technologically speaking, and I'm trying to see all the comments I may have missed. So, as I was saying, Is it a scary man? What are you talking about, Carrie? Hey, Mr. Fusion. Glad you're here, bro. Gary, Mr. Fusion, got. Hello to all of you. Yeah, so I don't have any. Oh, the guy. Yeah, you're right. It is scary, but somebody has to do it. Okay, got. I'm cool with you, and I'm cool with your husband. I just didn't know who he was in May, and somebody really had me thinking it was him on the phone committing a federal, state, hell, I still don't know what type of offense that is, but felony offense. So and I'm not a fucking, I don't call people because I see them barbecuing past 5 minutes of the barbecue rule. I don't call the cops on people for stuff like that. But if you see somebody getting beat up, you see somebody getting, sadly, back in Philadelphia, that woman on the subway got raped and people were standing around filming it. That is the culture we live in. People just stand around and film stuff. Oh, I'm not going to say anything. I don't want to be labeled a snitch. Brother, for all the people that are still walking around thinking a snitch is somebody that works or cooperates with the authorities in any way, you're doing a disservice by saying a shit like that. That's not how a snitch works. A snitch is somebody that's in trouble and makes a secret deal to get themselves a better deal out of their trouble and screw another person. That is a snitch. That is a rat. That is a snake in the grass. Not somebody reporting a crime. Hey, Monorail. YouTube psych ward. You ready to accept our help? Well, since I accepted help offered to me when I needed it back in 2019, I don't think I need you here. So that's going to be a no, because the help you want me to do is not help. You want me to shut up. And I'm not going to do that. Hey, Monorail, I am doing good. I'm doing so much better because of Red Reapers Live and Guitar Fingers Live. Praise be to them too. Right before they went live, I sent Guitar Fingers a message, but I didn't know if he was a real person or a clone, of somebody hating on me. But when he just went live with the Red Reaper, I can speak on it myself. Red Reaper, I've never seen on a second account. Guitar Fingers, I've never seen on a second account. And him and Scarface are two completely different people. I can attest to that. Abdullah, the editor, I don't know who you are, bro. And the moderators that got their wrenches right now got them luckily. And no, there will be no more moderators until one screws up, and then I got to kick them and get another. There's one thing I've learned: there will be no more moderators. This is not going to be just a blue wrench chat. I mean, for real, besides Mr. Fusion, because he's, besides Mr. Fusion and someone like him or Guitar Fingers, I probably would trust them with a wrench. I would, but all the other people that got wrenches from back when I was very upset and on edge and stuff the other night, but never suicidal, even though K9 called and said it was me having a suicide, a cry of help. And I never said it. I'm not saying it right now. I didn't say it then. I only spoke in hypothetical terms back in May to someone privately, and that was never brought up. And so therefore, K9, you committed a felony and you should be locked up. Did y'all get all that? Yeah, so basically, not only that, Rejected Clowns, which is a new channel. He screen recorded my live, which I'm glad he did. I mean, I ain't got nothing against him. Butch to the dog, I don't know what you're saying. No, K9 after that night, he has not. When he did that, he's always had his K9 main account blocked from me. He had it blocked when he did that. And I'm sorry if the video's lagging some, guys. I guess we're having some interruptions. No, K9's smart. He's not that stupid. But he wasn't really smart then again to do what he did. So maybe he's a dumbass. I don't know. He seemed smart, but a lot of people do. Oh yeah, okay. Cause see, like I know Iceman. Iceman used to hang out with Zoo and all them on Change Channel, and they like to do what they call trolling. One of them from their group took it a little too far, got into sexual terms and bestiality. That's all I'm gonna say. But he apologized. He's been nice to me, and so I ain't got no problem with them. And if Iceman really did do that, then a shout out to you, Iceman. I'm gonna have to go give you a subscribe. Oh, so what about Johnny? Spill some beans if you got them. That's when I stopped in. Okay. So, let me get this centered here in front of me. And let me go ahead and take off my hat, because I like to read body language, y'all, and ain't nobody gonna say I'm covering my body language. Alright. So, what is this information I have about JG? Is it groundbreaking? No. But it tells a lot. He backstabs people. Yeah, he told them he backstabs people, I think, then timed me out when I tried to be polite to K9. Yeah. I don't backstab anybody. I just pretended to be someone's friend who thought they were going to commit a federal offense online. And when they took my blue wrench, well, that just got me started sooner than they probably wanted. But you can thank your friend V for that. So anyways, moving on and leaving that shit back in the dust where it belongs, because it's not taking any more rent space. And I mean that shit. JG, Johnny Goble, called me the other night, and if this live keeps getting interrupted or whatever, I may have to redo it. Or what I'm going to do already, I'm going to post a mobile edited video and screen record the text messages and the phone calls and duration information, because we talked for a while. Why'd I talk to him? To find out stuff. Also, because I did feel bad for being a part of and saying some allegations that were brought against me, that I know now without a shadow of a doubt of how I've been done by that person, because the paperwork that came, and because of just a whole bunch of other indications that they're not true, and they should have never been made into such a publicly. I know I am a good person, Roland. Like, I just caught your comment. I'm sorry. I am a good person, and that's the problem. People don't know how to come at me because they're not used to seeing somebody as blunt up front like I am. Like, I don't. Will someone get Abdullah out of here? For real. He's doing that. He's trying to block my flow. get Abdullah out of here. You already said sorry once. Now you're doing it again. You're doing it to make, yeah, thank you. Because he does that, and I'm going to ask everybody else in the chat to not say anything while I'm speaking on this, because I'm speaking from memory. You know, I don't work on scripts or nothing. JG called me, and he asked me how I was doing. And I said, dude, you know how I've been doing. Don't call me and ask me that. And he said, well, yeah, bro. I mean, you know, I know something of what's going on. I just want to make sure you're okay. You know, he was trying to play off the stuff I went through with somebody else. So the first time he called, I told him I'm all right, I'm good. And I told him that I was sorry for rolling with those false statements. I rolled with them. When I heard them, they made me so much mad. And that's what's dangerous about people like that. Because you tell somebody like me, somebody that's a good person, somebody that's authentic, our modus operandi is we get information, try to get it from a reliable source. And when we get it, and if it is what it is, well, what do you think my reaction is going to be? My reaction is going to be to go back make a bunch of videos about him and call him out for what I've been told he was. But all that was false. So I apologized to him about that. But I said, I still don't like your disrespect of civil servants who didn't disrespect you first. Because in most of the videos I've seen of JG's, when he disrespects civil servants, he does it himself, whether subtly or whatever. I mean, you can turn a situation and make it, but how do I say that? When I'm watching some videos of his, I can tell not by something he said, but just by the action he takes right after that person said what they said. He's smart enough to know what it means, so he automatically goes into a mode that the other person isn't in and tries to stir up a controversy like he did with Mike Endicott. He got Mike Endicott so riled up, y'all heard him say, y'all, you aren't going to dictate to me, like, and then he laughed about that. Bro, Mike Endicott looks to be a lot older than you. And number two, you obviously frazzled him and did that because you knew that you weren't going to like what his reaction is. It's the same reaction every prosecuting attorney gives to somebody in a situation or case like yours. You're lucky the prosecuting attorney even took the time out to meet with you. Do you realize how busy some of these people are with real cases, people dying, missing, being for real harassed? Yeah, you lost a lot of respect just off that video for me alone, bro. You don't do older people that way. You don't. You just don't do it. And you called me, and the reason what I'm getting to is he told me the other day that Britt was going to be delivered an EPO. Now, of course, I didn't come out and say anything about it. And the reason why is because when he called me the next following day and we were talking to him, I went through it. I was like, bro, you can talk to me about whatever you want. I'm like, one thing you will get from me, you will not hear me have you recorded on a video. And he said, yeah, because you would have done it by now. Well, that's not necessarily the case, but you're just never going to get it from me because I'm not that person. Sorry, I'm just not. I don't record people in private, even if they're having a two-way conversation with me and then put it on internet. That's some sleazy shit to do. Because a phone call is two ways. Now, He told me he was going to do that emergency protective order. And he said that he's going to get her to quit talking about him. And that's why I left a comment on Britt's video she just posted saying, does this mean you can't make any content even about him? Because, y'all, this is his way of getting back to her for coming forward to the internet. Don't y'all understand? I don't believe for 1 second anything Johnny Goble says about that woman. For the simple fact is that woman didn't know me from Adam, and she defended and exposed somebody who had been playing me along like a puppet on a string for about a month. So write that off the bat, and that may seem biased or whatever, but she's got my respect. And because of that, Johnny, that's why I'm telling these people about what you told me. He told me he was going to get this done so she couldn't talk anymore. You guys, he is crumbling under the pressure from all of these videos and content creators. He is so under the weight of and his pending court cases and the fact he doesn't even have a paid attorney that he is just shaking, y'all. He is shaking so bad, and he's going to call me probably later after this and say, you piece of blah, 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 blah. But you know why I ended up doing this? Because I told Johnny, I said, look, after we were talking and communicating, I sent him a text. And I said, hey, man, because I called him just to see if his number was his number, and it went to a text now number, voicemail. So I texted him. I said, man, if you can't be a man and call me from your actual phone number, I said, don't call me no more. I said, I don't want to know anything you got to say. I said, I'm not trying to steal stuff for content. I said, I legit was trying to get an interview from you back in March. And I'm even just talking to you now because for less than 30 days or so, you know, I was going around making these vids and stuff off of something that was completely a lie. So based on that, my house phone is right here, so I didn't do that. Just saying. I told him, I said, Johnny, if you can't text me from your or call me from your real phone number, I said, just do not talk to me anymore. We're done. Anyways, somebody really doesn't want me to tell you guys some stuff. I said, you can't text me from your real number or call me. I said, bro, then I ain't got nothing else to say to you. I was like, because you're either just using me for information or trying to make me feel bad enough where hold on, I had the chat. Hold on, guys. I will. Hold on. I can't If I take this call, it's gonna piss you guys off. Okay. Yeah, because he knows I tell the truth. I'm gonna let this is gonna be a testament. Oh, he cut that one off quick at the end. You know why? Because the comments. No, I really don't know how to stop lives from comments. I'm sorry, Scarface, but I really don't. No, I'm not going to give him my house number. I should have never gave him my cell phone number. But that was way back in March, and that was way back before I came on YouTube and gave it to somebody else I should have never gave it to. You live and you learn, folks. You live and you learn. Okay, let me silence it. Hold on. Okay, guys, I got it on Do Not Disturb, so hopefully, even if he calls for the next 5 minutes back to back to back, it'll just pop up maybe and not, interrupt the live. Yeah, Butch is Butch the dog, answer the phone, dang. Oh, guys. So basically, when I told Johnny that, if he wasn't going to call me from his real number, I ain't got nothing to say to him no more. And he knows he's lost me now. He never had me in any type of the way. Butch dog, you are Johnny Goble. Or Merle. Welcome to the stream, Merle. I'm glad to be talking to you. You should have told your husband to trust me, because if he would, I may not be doing this live right now. But since he wanted to be Mr. Johnny Goble and think he's a celebrity, YouTube psych ward is Johnny. Who knows? Who knows? They don't live rent-free in my head. No, what I'm trying to do, Butch, is I'm trying to post the truth, man. That's why you don't want me on here, is because I'm talking the truth, Johnny. So I told Johnny, like I was saying before I got interrupted by those 5 back-to-back phone calls, that if you can't be a man and talk to me with your real phone number, like I do, then I'm going to block you. And I gave him a few hours to think. He never responded back, so I did what I said. I blocked him. And he's set up another text now number to call me. I don't have anything else to say to you, Johnny. I told you you were still wrong and stupid for everything else you've done before May. Take everything that that person we don't all want to think about no more said and did about you. Take it and put it all away. You still are one of the dumbest people I have ever met. And as far as I'm concerned, I suffer from any psychiatric issues because, well, you never told any of us you have. And you just seem to me to be like the same guy Durkee is. You would not accept psychiatric help, even if you had just shot yourself in the foot and was bleeding out of it. You would still turn it down. See, when I tried to take my life back in 2019, again, 2019, I called for help after the fact when I was bleeding. And when they recommended what I needed medically, I didn't say no, and they didn't have to get a court order. I complied with it because I knew I needed help. So that is why for this past month, this person has been able, and people in general have been able to get to me so easily, because although I did address the things that got me to that issue back in January 2019, I never addressed with my psychiatrist much about bullying got under my skin until recently. I brought it up recently now because it's been getting under my skin, but it's never made me want to harm myself. I probably felt that way back when I was in school because it happened to me all through school, elementary, middle, and high school. Well, that's what you mean, Mr. Scarface. Same. Like they could have forced me, but they didn't have to. That's what I'm saying. They can force you, of course, but they're not. But if you say, I agree, then they're not going to. They're going to mark down that you went in voluntarily, which is what I did, even after you've done something which seals the deal that you're going. Oh, I didn't have no choice really, but I complied. Yeah, I know what you mean, Mr. Scarface. We're good. Um, yeah, that whole you guys want to know something? That video, Truth Finder account called Truth Finder. Y'all know who that is, don't you? Video. At the end, there's a scoop. Oh shit! Hold on. I gotta. Oh, hold on now. Hold on now. Scooter Beggins is in the house. Hello, Scooter. Gotta make sure I'm all freshened up. No, I'm just kidding. What's up, bro? How you doing? Just gotta make sure I'm on the P's and Q's, man. So yeah, I told Johnny not to message me anymore. Uh-oh, Butch the dog just threw shit at Scooter. You better hope you're not you know who, Butch. Because if you are, you just asked for Scooter Beggins to be on that ass. And you don't fuck with Scooter Beggins. No problem, brother. No problem. You know you automatically get that. You come into my channel. I mean, you've been Scooter. Unlike Johnny, I mean, you added me on Facebook and didn't block me after I told you what I was about. See, that's what Johnny did when I first contacted him. When I tried to get my interview, I told him I'm trying to get both sides of the story spin. He immediately blocked me. So that's why I started to go, hey, Chevy Triple Nickel, I know you're good enough to make a moderator. And Roland, I know you are too. because I am starting to grow. I need to make sure I have the right type of mods. Yeah, I don't want no clout. I mean, I didn't think I was gonna make a Johnny Goble video, but after I just saw Brit that video, I said, wow, this motherfucker wasn't lying to me. He really was. He told me days ago, y'all, I promised right hand to my Mimi that he was serving her with the EPO. But yeah, so that's why I'm saying this, because I want to tell Brittany that you don't need to worry about it. It's just a tactic by him. And I would not make any YouTube content related to it or him at all until you get a clarification on what the order says. Because if there's anything in that order that could be interpreted more than one way, then he could try to violate you. I'm just saying, because I did not expect him to have you served with an EPO when he told me a couple of days back. That's why I wondered why I never saw the video. I just saw it today. So he didn't tell me the day he was before he did it. Man, you guys are clowning. No, but that video on Finder, who I have a guess who I think it's ran by, but if y'all watch that latest video where at the end it shows a dog's butt and it says, "What would you do for a perk 30?" Just listen to the song playing and tell me, where have you heard that before? Because I'll tell you where I've heard it. Private live streams. That's all I'm saying. Truth Finder. They got like just a couple subscribers. It's called Truth Finder and it has a picture of a woman. Oh, you know, no, I'm not from Kentucky, Scarface. I'm from the great Show Me state, Missouri. Show me the proof. Oh, well, I'm going to have to really post the text messages, and this video is lagging so much that I almost can't seem to go forward, but I'm trying to go forward because we got a lot of people in here, more than I think I've ever had, and I know that is thanks to Scooter and Chevy Triple Nickel. Like, thank you guys so much for coming in my live. Y'all don't know how much that makes me feel better mentally, knowing that you guys have been watching and seeing everything. And like, I woke up this morning and thought people were still not paying attention or nothing was going to be done or exposed. But then Reaper had his stream, and so I am feeling so great. And I tell you guys, it is because of Guitar Fingers, Red Reaper, Scooter Beggins, now Chevy Triple Nickel, Mama or Amanda something. I don't want to say the wrong name. Monorail, Sugar Nova, Katana, who else? Geezer Wizard. He's been here from day one. I don't know if you're here tonight, buddy, and if you do ever need help, let me know. But yeah, y'all, thank you very much, Scooter, for blessing my life. If you ever need help or want some technical help with stuff, because I know you work a lot and I don't, just let me know, and you can message me on my Facebook, and I'll do whatever you need me to do on time that you're working. Well, we're glad to have Triple Nickel here. Thank you. Hey, Guitar Fingers was trying to get me in the Durkee verse, so Chevy, I'm glad you're here. Hey, Scooter, if you would give Chevy my Facebook info, have him add me on there, or you can add my Instagram at Brownie the Canine Terrier, all one word, Brownie like a brownie, the THE Canine CANINE Terrier. Thanks, Scooter. My bad. I don't know if you want to be called Scooter or not. I don't want to disrespect you because some people don't like it when you shorten their name. So you let me know. But for real, what has been going on? Well, I'm from Tennessee, but I'm born in Tennessee, but I'm from Missouri. I've spent the majority of my life in Missouri, and I've also spent some of my life in Nashville, Tennessee. Thank you, Carrie. Yeah, I spent my teenage years in Nashville and went to high school there. So all of the bullying and stuff that I suffered in the rural area, boy, it just got intensified by 1,000 when I went to Nashville. Like I'm telling y'all think I don't have a thick skin, but if I didn't have a thick skin, y'all still wouldn't be talking to me. So even though I got a thick skin, sometimes. Scooter, I lived there from 2008 to 2000 and from 2008 to 2013. I lived there. I lived in Antioch, and then I lived in Murfreesboro. I went to Antioch High School, and I went to Cane Ridge High School in Cane Ridge, Tennessee. Sugar Nova's clowning, y'all. I like you, Sugar Nova. Hey, Sugar Nova, aren't you who I have on Facebook? I think you're who I have on Facebook. I don't want to say your name, but if I'm not mistaken, you're the mod that I made and added me on Facebook, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, that's right, because she's mutual friends with you, Scooter. You and her are the only people that are on my Facebook. Well, besides Shane Reacts. About this Johnny Goble stuff. So yeah, he got guys 100%. He told me days before that this EPO was coming, and it's his way to get, because what he told me in his words, he said that I saw you talking about me playing. No, he didn't. He saw me in people's chats and lives that maybe were on opposite sides of the spectrum, but that's because I listen to all angles. Okay, I don't just get my news from Fox News or CNN. I get my news from all over. I scan all aspects. That is how I've always been. And I'm not changing how I operate that way just because I'm on YouTube or this is about Johnny Goble or Durkee. It don't matter who it's about. I check all sources, even the fake ones. Because if I didn't, how would I know they were fake? If I didn't check all of them. Oh, you worked at the Antioch Waffle House? That's what's up, man. The one on Bell Road? Yeah. I didn't live far from Bell Road. I lived right by Percy Priest. Right by Percy Priest. Old Harding and New Harding. Yeah, guess what school I went to? Middle school. L. Harding Christian School. Because I came in there on my 8th grade, second half of the year, and my dad put me in a private school, and I told him that it was just as bad, if not worse, than a public school. And actually, I got better treatment when I went to the public school. I still got bullied, don't get me wrong. Had some stuff happen that probably wouldn't have happened at the private school, but the private school was just a place for the rich prep kids to keep bullying me and nothing be done about it because they had been going there since they were in diapers. So nothing was going to be done about them. We don't have Waffle Houses here in Missouri, at least not where I live. Yeah, Scarface. I like Shane. You know, I've tried to legit be a friend, Shane. Not just because he lived and is on YouTube, but because he's like me in some ways, and I got mad respect. Like Shane's been calling me, checking on me when I've been having issues, and came on YouTube. So Shane's a good guy, and I really wish that me and him never had that little we had a month ago, but that's here nor there. Yeah, at this point, I don't care if anyone, I mean, I do because it's my privacy, but if you were to look up my name, you're not gonna find anything like the real deal. Find that I've got a rap sheet of time that I've ever been with a sex offender. You're not gonna find ever anything bad, you know, or something like that. Nothing. You'll find a marijuana conviction from 2015 before it was medicalized and legalized. And the one time in my life I was stupid enough to get caught with it. Because trust me, I smoked a long time before it was ever legalized, and I've only been caught with it once. Like K9 tried to say something about why they, you know, he really went on what he said on a live the other night. I'm glad if he says anything else like that again, or even him with anybody else's account, I'll know it's him, and I will come after you, K9, with a lawyer, with it all. Find where you live. I'll fucking, I'll put some of my goons on you because none of the calls will come from my place. So fuck with me again, see what happens. Hell yeah. Scooter Beggins is smoking right now, y'all. That's why I gotta get, man. See, Scooter Beggins, you outdo everybody, bro. That's why everybody wants to fucking be you, dude. Like, you taking all the views from Mike 12 Point. You taking all the girls from Durkee. I mean, what's left, man? What's left? Fuck. I mean, I guess we just might as well get on out here and be some stockbrokers, y'all, because Scooter Beggins is taking it off the map. I'm just joking with you, Scooter. No, but I swear to God, I was looking through the comments earlier. Like, where's Mike 12 Points comment about views? And he said, Johnny just mad because he not getting no views. I about spit out my drink. I said, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it was coming. I got a lot of love for Mike 12 Point now. I like him. I like his style. Oh, well, that's okay, Robbie. I mean, I don't hold nothing against people that have felons. I'm just talking about, like, I didn't mean anything like that. Like, my brother's got a felony, okay? Sometimes you can get felonies and it can be a bad rap. You know, you get caught up in the public defender system, they throw you to take a deal, you take it. because you know that public defender ain't going to get you anything else but that. But it's not right. You know what I mean? It's not right at all for people to release people's private information and stuff just because they don't like them making content about stuff they don't want getting out. That is some straight silence, freedom of tyrannical shit. I mean, the people that tried to do that to me, like, y'all need to go back in a time machine and go back to the colonial times, because Great Britain is dying to have you so they can still win the Revolutionary War. That's what you people remind me of that do stuff like that. You remind me of traitors. Yep, Roland, like Roland said, there's a path to redemption. Oh, I know Mike 12 Point's a good dude, Scooter. I just seen that. Yeah, somebody else told me about him. And he was one of the people I first started watching after I saw Church's videos on the Gobbler. Mike 12 Point and your boy Blue. But hey, guys, I'm going to go offline and come back on. I've got to do something, okay? So if you guys want to come back on me, or hold on just a second. I'll just hold on. Yeah. Hold on, guys. I'm going to put you on my pocket just a second. No, I got it. I know you always try to sneak around and do stuff without me seeing that. I heard one out there. Yeah. Just so you know, Durkee, I'm gonna do a little video tutorial for you. Here's what you do when you take out the trash for your family. First, step 1, you gather the trash. Step 2, you drop the trash. Step 3, you close the trash bucket. And step 4, you walk it out to the house, you lazy son of a bitch. Can you get me? I'm walking in the dark. Hey, good night, Robbie Dungeon. Good night, bro. Thanks for coming. It's not that I might not make more mods, but I think I got more than I need right now. But y'all stick around, because I always wanted to be a mod, so you never know, I might just make you a mod. Pretty generous with it. On. Yeah, I got it. Back online, guys. I'm sorry, I had to take the trash out. Hey guys, I'm gonna disconnect and I'll probably go live again. I think that we're just too lagged and everything. And well, hold on, maybe it's getting better now that I came back inside. Basically, to sum it up, I think that Johnny is so scared of what's coming next for him legally, and the stuff online has grown so bad that yeah, that's exactly why. Yeah, Betty Daly. Betty Daly, thank you for making that comment because it's going to keep me on track. I just made you a moderator because of it. Hold on, Brownie. Get off the keyboard. Guys, he told me that days ago that he was going to put that EPO on her because she has been the strongest thing since, I would say, beginning of June, that has outed some things that had never been outed before. I don't know, at the end of the day, when it comes to women, I really do try to stay out of another woman and a woman fighting. But I just seem to have gotten dragged into this and through some unfortunate ways, and I apologize to anybody if I made you in fear for anything that I was experiencing. I wasn't trying to gain sympathy or nothing like that. I just didn't know who to turn to. Like, all I felt I could do was go live or make those videos like I did. And thankfully, Blue responded and people responded. And I'm so happy. Like, you guys don't know how much of a weight off my shoulders all of y'all have helped me. So, again, thank you. Thank you truly, all of you people. I gave it to you, Betty. Yes, I did, Sugar Nova. And that latest upload I put on there, if you're talking about the one I think you're talking about, I told him he's my hero, or one of my heroes. He, she, whoever that is. Did you, I don't know if y'all see, but on one of the old videos, you know who went on there and said my first name. Yeah, that's right. The scammer, I'll call her the scammer. The scammer thought that I was the real deal, and I am not the real deal. I only have this one account. The only other YouTube account I've helped create is William the Profiler Grams, and that's my brother's account, my big brother, like Scooter's age, big brother. So if you see him around, it's for his little brother. My brother is a felon, unfortunately, but he's a hard worker, he's a family man, and he will not put up or deal with any of the trolling or nothing. He'll straight up tell you his name, location. He'll do you like Durkee talks that he'll do you how Durkee talks that he does Scooter Beggins, but we all know that's bullshit. I think that would be a little bit easier to understand. I don't see just me. How just me's in here? I don't see just me. See, that's what I'm saying. When I go live, I've got to keep the I've got to have the chat up on my computer because the mobile does not always catch everything. I don't know if that's its fault or what. Oh, now I see you, just me. I'm sorry. I don't know why I didn't see you earlier. I was like, surely I didn't have that person blocked or nothing, because I ain't blocked anybody except that one person. I mean, I usually try not to block anybody because I've dealt with crazies before, and the more text messages they send you, the more ammo you have. So, but at a certain point, it's just better. Yeah, mine did too, Kate. You know what? I've seen you around enough, Katana, too. You're also going to be my mod because I like you. Plus, something tells me I may have to take a wrench from somebody here soon. I hope that's not the case. It looks like my lag is getting better and stuff. I think I'll keep the live going. What do you guys think? Do y'all want the live to still go? Because now maybe I can actually stay tracked on my story. Y'all let me know if y'all want me to keep the live going or if it's too laggy, please. If it's too laggy, I'll reboot. I was surprised. I was surprised. Well, Monorail, if I could show it to you on the live stream, I would, bud. Well, yeah, I can play it on my TV and let you guys know. Hold on. Y'all keep me from rolling my blunt.
That sounds sick!
Well, yeah. I'll just say this, Monorail. She married an SO. And she's a felon with some not so good charges. Yeah, you'll have to pause it if you want to read the stuff, but it's I tell you this, I did not see it coming. I mean, I honestly can say I did not see it coming. You guys want to see what we're smoking tonight? Lilac Diesel, y'all. Lilac Diesel. Some good stuff. But basically, what I was trying to tell y'all was that I could have came out and said this 3 days ago about that the EPO was coming, but I didn't want to do it because I didn't want what's his face to think that I was, I was trying to get him to give me as much information as he can. So I'm gonna share it all with y'all. Trust me, even if not on this live, on a video. So stay tuned for it. See you, Just Me. You take care. Hey guys, I'll redo this live for those night owls, okay? Thank you guys for tuning in and watch out for my next live because I'm going to fix this lag. Thank you all again, sincerely. And Scooter, thanks again for blessing me, man. Thanks for coming in the live. You're always welcome, brother. Scooter Beggins always wins. Ryan Upchurch always wins. And the good and true-hearted, warm-hearted, kind-hearted people that stand upright always win. Blessings.